All right, hi everybody, here we go. Ron Futrell. It is March 21st, 2020. We're going to cruise down the strip, okay? And this is shutdown time. By the way, I'm not holding on to the phone, so I'm not doing anything illegal there, but I've got it set up on a little tripod. Welcome to Las Vegas sign on my left, McCarran Airport on my right. Going to give you some thoughts, some observations. They've got signs up there for safe distancing from everybody, okay? We're traveling north on the strip. Social distancing. They want to make sure everybody stays safe. The Welcome to Las Vegas sign. I remember a time, I think it was KKLZ radio. It was in disrepair. There was the Las Vegas sign in the early 90s, late 80s, going to be destroyed. It was a mess. They got it rebuilt. Anyway. And did a great job. Now it's a tourist attraction. Okay, to the right is McCarran Airport, to the left Mandalay Bay, and the strip is pretty vacant right now. By the way, Raider Stadium is further west from here, where it's going to be built. Allegiant Stadium. Off to the right used to be the Glass Pool Inn. Remember the Robert Plant did a song from there, Big Log. I would play the music on the radio here, but I'd probably get kicked off YouTube or copyright violations. Where he was swimming in the Glass Pool Inn that you can see through the pool. I miss the Glass Pool Inn. But anyway, this tragic area we're approaching right here now. To the left is Mandalay Bay. To the right is the lot where 58 people died October 1st, 2017. Shots were fired from that hotel room to the lot on the right. So here we go. Not sure what their plans are with the lot from here and what they're going to be doing, but we're going to cruise down the strip again, heading north here on the Las Vegas Strip. A couple of cops off to the right. And this is lockdown time, folks. Casinos all closed. Few of them have signs up talking about because of the coronavirus, they've shut down, they've been told to shut down. That's where we're at right now. You see the MGM over there to the right, the big green monster, was the largest hotel room in the world at one time. 5,000 rooms, 4,000 rooms. 3 of the 4 largest hotel rooms at one time were on the corner that we're going to here real soon. Excalibur, New York, and MGM. 4,000 to 5,000 rooms each hotel. And let's see. Again, I said McCarran Airport to the right. By the way, the MGM used to be, you know what hotel casino used to be there at the MGM? That was the Marina. They left one of the towers up. I remember Steve Wynn always used to call the MGM the Marina Expansion as a term of derision. Tropicana keeps hanging in there. It's off to the right. Here, yes, it keeps hanging in there, does its thing. Excalibur to the left. Those were all Circus properties at one time. Mandalay Bay, Excalibur, and Luxor in there, and then bought by MGM. Now they're MGM properties. So it goes. Let's see, we got New York coming up here to the left. And T-Mobile Arena is just right behind it, a little ways. A little bit of traffic here on the strip tonight. Okay, a little bit surprised at that. I mean, not a lot of traffic. I mean, I didn't know what I didn't know what to expect. Coming down here, lived in Vegas 35 years. Okay, I didn't know what I would see as I came down here, but I thought I'd give a tour, a little cruise of the strip, jump into the fast lane here, whatever the fast lane is. I do love one of the big changes over the years that we've seen in Las Vegas are the walkways above. At the very top of the screen, you can see the bottom of the walkway here. Used to be pedestrians going across these streets all the time, and that's not happening now. It would make traffic slower. It was dangerous, okay? Now you've got these walkways above the strip. That great addition. Tropicana Golf Course used to be there to the right, where the MGM Grand is. Used to be the Tropicana Golf Course. Played that with Claude Osteen and Fuzzy Zeller one time. Okay? I'm not holding on to the camera. That's why it's shaking a little bit when I drive, okay? Because that would be Illegal? Yes, you think? I think it would. Off to the left, let's see. That used to be the Monte Carlo. Now it's Park MGM. Nice area there. Let's see. Caught on fire one time. 2007, 2008. Just the facade of it. So it wasn't anything dangerous that really happened there. Nobody was hurt. Nobody injured. Hard Rock Cafe to the right. Not to be confused with the Hard Rock Hotel or the other Hard Rock Cafe here in town, which the Hard Rock Hotel is now closed down. So that's good. Virgin Records bought it, and they're going to be doing something new with it. All right, Planet Hollywood. You see Planet Hollywood there to the right? That used to be the Aladdin Hotel. Oh, the Aladdin Hotel. All mobbed up at one time. Wayne Newton used to own it. He wasn't mobbed up, but Wayne Newton used to own it. Good friend of mine, Joe Burt, used to own it, run it as well. Ran the Maxim and then ran that when it was the Aladdin. And I like to say that Joe got the Aladdin back profitable to the point that they could blow it up, which they did. They imploded it. Mid-90s, this town blew up. All the casinos blew up here in this town. And it became Planet Hollywood eventually. By the way, in that casino, hard to get around in that casino. I've gone to events there and gotten lost there. It seemed like for hours, not really for hours, but at least for a long time. I think intentionally, okay? Along with, you hear no clocks in Vegas. Yes, I get that. No clocks in Vegas in the casinos. But it was also, that's a hard casino to get out of. By the way, their parking, valet parking is real slow too. That's one of the largest video screens you'll ever see in the planet, right there to the right, over a Walgreens. Is that over a Mickey D's and a Walgreens in there? Okay, we'll let the Medic West jump in front of me here, right? You should. Not going to cut them off. To the left here is City Center, which was built, it was started before the recession of 2008, and then it ran into some money problems, was able to then get back on track thanks to, what was it? It was thanks to, a bunch of Middle Eastern money came in and was able to get that taken care of. Pick up the camera and hold some, okay, important to get back, let's go. What do you see in the back of this? There we go. See the sign up there? Nothing is more important to you than your well-being. Nothing is more important to us than your well-being. We hope to see you back here soon. And there it is. Your health and well-being are our priority. It's casinos saying your health and well-being. We look forward to welcoming you back soon. Okay, no, they do look forward to welcoming you back soon. But casinos worried about our health. Okay, no, that's just sort of funny, right? All right. Oh, I'm sure they are. Trump Tower way off in the distance. See that coming up? Planet Hollywood on the right. That big video screen just lights up everything. How big can video screens continue to get here in town? Bellagio's off to the left here. Okay, there's no, of course, the big water show that they do out there, not happening. Used to be the Dunes. Love Bellagio. I remember going to a Christmas party. I had a Christmas party at a TV station I worked at here one time. And had a big Christmas party at the top of the Dunes. Had no idea what was going to be happening eventually here. This is the corner of Harmon and the Las Vegas Strip is where we're stopped right now. And we're red light. I guess when you're an ambulance, you can go ahead and block the intersection. I guess. Yes. Got something important going on there. But City Center off to the left, which is just a collection of casinos and restaurants and hotels and condos. Aria's there, Cosmopolitan's there, all sorts of stuff. But anyway, the Bellagio. Okay, the Bellagio used to be the Dunes. The Dunes had a golf course that wrapped on the west side of the Strip, between the Strip and I-15, just sort of sandwiched in there. When Steve Wynn bought the Dunes, blew it up to build Bellagio, had that golf course there, changed it to Mirage Golf Club, played it a few times, never really played well on that course. Played there one time with Roman Gabriel, former LA Rams quarterback. The most famous half Filipino player in the NFL, I believe, of all time, unless you can come up with another one. But Roman Gabriel was one of my childhood heroes. Got to play golf with him one day there when it was the Dunes Country Club. And then they got rid of the golf course. Then it became Mirage when Steve Wynn bought it. Now it's Bellagio, owned by MGM, when Steve Wynn sold all of his properties to MGM. But it is, you see, nobody's walking around, by the way. This is a ghost town in that sense. That's sort of crazy to not see any foot traffic here as we drive down the strip. Paris to the right. I've been told you can go up there in the Eiffel Tower, and one of these days I got to do that. I've never done that. Never gone up in that Eiffel Tower up there. Okay, so we're nearing the intersection. There's some traffic. I guess other people have the same idea to want to come down here and just hang out on the strip for a little while. But now we're coming up to Flamingo and the strip, which is going to be Caesar's Palace on the left, MGM Bally's on the right. Now it used to be MGM. In 1981 had the fire there at what is now Bally's. Used to be MGM. 88 people died. It was 1981, if my memory serves me well. That was before they had all the retrofitting of sprinklers. You wonder why you have sprinklers in a hotel room? You see the sprinklers? That's because of that fire and all the lawsuits that happened because of that. And everything was done. By the way, you're cruising right now in my 96 4Runner. Still ripping right along. Okay, bought it new, had it ever since, and it's still running. Nice. I don't know how old is it. 25 years old now? Oh, 24. Okay. Let's see. There are changes every time. Okay, to the left is that Bellagio water show that's just a lake right now. Was going to have the NFL draft here the end of April 23rd through the 25th. That ain't happening now. Okay. So there's Bally's on the right. Oh, the world famous Flamingo on the right as we cross Flamingo and the strip coming up here. Bugsy Siegel's old home, right? Yeah. And Caesar's Palace, the old standby, still standing, still doing a good job. Thinking Jay Sarno. Oh, thinking fights that I saw there. Hagler Hearns. Late mid 80s. The greatest greatest fight ever. 3 rounds. Was there sitting third round, 3 rows back. Okay, something's going on here. Sitting 3 rows back in the media section for that fight. Hagler Hearns, and I remember Steve Wynn and Sylvester Stallone coming in, sitting behind me in behind the media section in row 4, and I'm sitting there going, wow, I'm in front of Steve Wynn and Rocky. Okay, there's some action happening. Everybody's heading west right now. A bunch of cops. Uh-oh, 2 more coming. I've seen 6 so far. Oh, here comes the 7th coming at me. And they're all heading west on Flamingo, so something's going on there. My instincts say follow them to see what's going on, but... Oh, there's another one. No, 2 more, 3 more. Oh, no, there is something going on now. I've seen 10 squad cars heading that direction on West Flamingo. So, we'll find out later, see what happens there. Oh, so there is some action on the strip tonight. Or off the strip. Here comes another one to my left. Okay, I did a daytime version of this, and then a couple of people in the daytime version said, do the nighttime version. So I said, okay, well, here we go. Here we go. It's, as you can tell, it's night. And again, no foot traffic is what's fascinating here. Traffic, but no foot traffic. On to the right now is the Link, which is a... Try the Link. It's a Caesar's Palace property. Caesar's Palace Harrah's owns everything now and that we're seeing on this portion of the strip. Everything to the right and everything to the left that you can see right here is Caesar's. The Link is sort of interesting. What they built there is just a walkway with a bunch of stuff, bunch of fun stuff. Jimmy Kimmel has a comedy club there. Yep. So, again, March 21st, 2020 is the date. The strip shut down to foot traffic. All the casinos closed. Everything you're looking at. Glad they got the lights on at least. Okay? I know this video is going sort of long, but You see what traffic's like. I thought it would be lighter. I thought traffic would be a little bit lighter today, but it's not. Okay, here we go. Mirage on the left as we get through the Forum shops, Caesar's Palace Forum shops. And let's see. Used to be all the fights behind Caesars. They put in the Forum shops together, but I love those outdoor fights. Saw some great ones there. Fan Man coming in on Riddick Bowe, Evander Holyfield, their second fight. I think their first one was indoors at the Thomas and Mack. The second one was outdoors. And Jim Miller from Henderson was Fan Man's name. And flew in. He's no longer with us, but flew in on a little ultra glide thing and landed inside the ring. Changed the entire fight. Okay, Mirage to the left. Mirage, lights are shut out at the Mirage, okay? Lights shut down at the Mirage. Huh, that's interesting. And Treasure Island. Phil Ruffin owns Treasure Island. Mirage, built by Steve Wynn, of course, in '89. That was, the fight back there was Uno Mas. One more. Was Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran, their final fight, their third fight. Off to the right is a Venetian and Palazzo, owned by Sheldon Adelson. Used to be the Sands, okay? So that's where the Rat Pack hung out. That's where they did their thing. The Sands. Never saw Dean Martin. Saw Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr., saw Liberace, saw, let's go down the list. Joan Rivers was outrageously funny. I saw her here. Got to see a lot of great shows. Tom Jones. Oh, saw Siegfried Roy when they were at the Mirage and when they were at the Frontier. So got to see those shows. Treasure Island used to have a big, the Sirens, the ladies, a big display out front of Treasure Island. That's no longer. Palazzo, love the parking at the Palazzo. It's underneath the hotel, and it's really. By the way, never charged for parking at the Venetian or Palazzo. Thank you, Sheldon Adelson, for that. MGM started the parking thing, and yeah, not a fan of that, by the way. Never. I hope they change that when the town opens back up again. I don't know that they will, but it would be nice. Be safe, be well is the sign there at the Palazzo. We look forward to welcoming you back. Okay, thank you. Let's see. Wynn is also up there in the distance. You see Wynn and Encore off to the right. Used to be the Desert Inn, the Wynn. And Steve Wynn bought it, let's see, for his wife at the time, Elaine, bought the Desert Inn, I think on her birthday. It's like April 14th. If I still remember that date, that's crazy. And then blew it up on her birthday, again in April, and then built the hotel, might have opened it on her birthday. Anyway, all of those things. And then, well, now Steve Wynn is nowhere to be found around that hotel, but he built it. Changed Vegas in '89 when he built the Mirage to the left here, and then built Wynn and Encore. They're doing a lot of construction. Okay, there's a good time to do construction on the Strip, okay, when the traffic is not as big as it normally would be, as great as it would normally be. And I don't know where everybody's going. That's a little crazy. I'm not sure where everybody's going here tonight, what they're doing. It's taken me 18 minutes to make this drive. I thought I would do it in 5 minutes. I thought I wouldn't have to make up stuff as I'm driving along here, but I've had to. Love playing the Desert Inn golf course. A lot of trees. Enjoyed it though. Dave Johnson, former head pro there. Thank you for all the times I was able to go on there and play. Now Wynn has a golf course there. Haven't played that one yet, but it's gorgeous from everything I can see. But it's sort of new. Fashion Show Mall to the left. That little spaceship-looking thing. Still not sure what the purpose of that was. Now we're nearing Spring Mountain, which is Sands. Oh, it actually has 3 different names. Okay, to the left is Spring Mountain Road. It's Sands for about a quarter of a mile, less than a quarter of a mile, and then it turns into Twain. Same street, but there you go. And at one time, this was the biggest corner in Republican politics on the planet. Sheldon Adelson, big Republican donor to the right, owning Palazzo Venetian. Steve Wynn, of course, was a chairman of the Republican Finance Committee. Trump Tower is off to the left. That's there. So, there you go. I saved the lead for last on that one, didn't I? Okay, as we cruise along here, there's actually some development going on here on the south end of the Strip. And that's going to be the Resorts World. It's coming up on the left. Come on now. I'm shaking so much. Straight ahead, you can see Stratosphere. That's that red tower. It's 1,000 feet high. Built by Bob Stupak. Oh, that was sort of fun. Bob Stupak ran for mayor one year against Ron Lurie. Lost. But anyway, that's 1,000 feet high. And he innovative to build that tower. He was indeed. Was that. He was absolutely innovative to do that. Change Vegas in that sense. I used to joke with my kids and well, when the Landmark was here, we're not going by there, and I'd say the Space Needle. We used to live in Washington. Space Needle came here. Landmark got blown up in some Martian movie with Jack Nicholson. Okay, off to the left, Frontier Stardust. That property, I think Wynn owns that. Those have long since been blowed up. More cops. Oh, there you go. Resort. You see the big black spot to the left of construction. That's Resorts World, some Malaysian financier. $4 billion property, I think, when it's finally going to be done. Next year, 2021, if it goes on schedule. Also, another dark area to the right of the Strip here is the Fontainebleau project. Got 90% done, ran out of money, and now it's going to be the Drew, but that's been put on hold with this coronavirus issue. If that's at least what they're saying. Might have just run a red light there, but oh well. All the cops are down on Spring Mountain or down on Flamingo. So that's it. South end of the Strip now. We'll go to the Pepper Mill. From here you got Sahara, Circus, you get it. If you've been down the Strip, you're saying, oh, new convention center off to the right here. You're not going to see it from this, but building a brand new convention center here in Las Vegas. I'm going to do the left turn lane here, make a U-ey. But thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed 22 minutes of a cruise down the Strip on a crazy night. All right, bye for now.